Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for January the 22nd, 2024. I'm Mom, and this morning we're joined with August on 70. Good morning, August. How are you doing today? I hope you had a lovely weekend. Let's jump over here. Oh, well. Apparently Ed and Chris are up in a different channel, but, hey, whatever. Come on down here, guys. Jump down here to We Are Live. That's interesting. The DT/Mom We Are Live. I think that's new. I didn't put that one together.
Morning.
Good morning, Chris. How are you doing? Good morning, Loki. Oh, no. Loki's going to run away. Hang on. Ed, I'm going to move you down here. I stole Ed and put him in down here. Gosh, I love that sound effect. Coffee engaged.
Oh my god, I thought someone opened the door behind.
Isn't that great? I just love that effect.
Deceitful, but I don't mind it.
Well, it lets me know it's Ed coming in because he's the only one who uses that. Good morning, Ed. August says, by the way, coffee engaged. No kidding, coffee engaged. Loki, if you want to come up here, you have to come over here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Children. All right, I've got a Loki in my lap. We are set to go. How's everyone doing today? Did you all have a tolerable weekend? Okay, well, that says something right there. It was cold. Actually, what is it today? It was really cold here.
The weekend happened, to sum it up.
Yeah, it does.
I wish I could, get another one instead of that one.
Oh, yeah, I don't think they let you trade them in.
Yeah, they don't let you trade in even the adulthood. I want to be a child again. I hate adulting sucks.
No, adulting is great because, all those things...
No, it's not.
All those things you wanted to do as a kid, you get to do as an adult. So if I really wanted to have brownies for dessert, or eat my cake before I eat my meal, or entirely skip a meal and go out and just goof around all evening long, ride my bike until sundown and all that stuff, I can. Nobody can tell me I can't, except my pocketbook. And unfortunately, that says a lot some days. And this weekend it said, gee, you should clean your house. So it doesn't look like it, but my house is fractionally cleaner than it was on Friday when I got home. But only fractionally.
Oh, good. 100% of my endeavors are ground. How about reroll?
Lovely. Yeah, I have Voth ships in space and Herald ships. And I have 5,000 disruptor damage on the ground, which... 5,000 disruptor on the ground is nothing. I can go take care of that later.
I could do them, but I just don't care for them.
I've got 50,000 phaser damage in space.
Oh, thank goodness. I was going to say 50,000 on the ground is going to take us a little while.
Harvest 2 materials on ground.
Easy peasy.
And defeat, was that 60 Gorn on Nimbus?
Well, at this time of day, not easy peasy, but in the long run, easy peasy. So I've got some Voth ships and I got some Herald ships, and I only have 10 Voth ships, which to me sounds like a really good excuse to go do Aftermath.
Oh yeah, I was going to suggest that we can do the patrol thingy.
Yeah, we can go do the patrol thingy. Hang on a second, I'll send out some invitations here. If anybody else wants to jump in and join us for party time. Oh shoot, I've got to remember that for the weekend. Yep. I'm not seeing you, Ed.
Oh, give me a second.
Oh, okay. I have to remind myself that I want to do a fleet party on Saturday. Not that we have stuff to give away, but I figured we could have some fun with that one. There you are.
Oh, new content drop tomorrow.
Yes, indeed. So, game plan for tomorrow is I have to go do something until about noon 30 here, and content will have dropped before I get home. I don't expect to be home much before 1:30, all things being the same. But as soon as I get home, I will take the Hellspawn out for a walk, and then jump on and do a run-through of the mission solo so I can listen to all the dialogue. And then after that, we will go live and we'll do a longer show tomorrow. Because I will be gone tonight. I will be gone Wednesday night. So we'll do an extra long one tomorrow.
How are the Hellspawn?
They are currently sleeping. They were adorable all weekend long. I kept trying to explain to them that we only have exactly, providing everything works out, 40 days before getting up in the morning will simply involve Mom turning over, opening the doors from the bedroom into the backyard for them to do whatever they need to. They can come running back in and Mom can close the doors again, unless it's muddy, in which case we'll go to the kitchen and open the doors and they can run out and do stuff. I am looking forward to that because currently it's a get up, I have to get dressed, put on shoes, find their leashes, take them out, clean up after them, take them back in, clean their feet, clean my feet, and then make breakfast as opposed to open door, closed door, everybody go back to bed for another hour. Now I just have to win the lottery so I don't have to do the go to work part after that. So speaking of going to work and money being tight and all that stuff, Board King is selling some Strike Group Armada decorated stuff on Zazzle. So obviously if you've got money to spare and would like to help him out, that's a good way to do it. But I bought a set of coffee mugs, and they delivered them yesterday to the house I haven't lived in for a year.
Uh-oh.
So I'm like, no. And I figured out how they did that.
Did you have an old address attached to it?
I didn't know that I had an old account with them. I thought this was a new account, but apparently I did have an account from years ago.
Uh-oh.
And so I messaged them. I said, hey, I don't know how you did it, but you sent it not only to the wrong address, but you billed it to somebody else's account, which is fine. I'm happy with that. And they, weirdly enough, on a Sunday, they got back to me and said, oops, we'll resend it to your address, and we'll send it overnight.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm like, whoa. Well, in that case, I guess I will buy the latte mugs, too, because I really need an additional 8 coffee mugs for one person.
Right.
But, hey. Maybe I'll just buy one latte mug and a bunch of other mugs and stuff, so I've got a whole bunch of Strike Group Armada decorated equipment. Let me take one hit of coffee and I'll queue us up for Aftermath. Okay. Oh, I can't queue us up. This is a patrol. We have to queue us up. So, advanced Aftermath, does that work for everybody?
Sure.
Okay. Launching whenever you're ready.
We said Aftermath, right?
Yeah, first one if you're doing the all.
Nasardan system or
Yep,
something?
it is Nasardan. I only need 10, so feel free to go into the slaughter.
We are here to help.
We are the IRS.
Spells.
We are here to help.
Can't spell slaughter without laughter.
So how come it's not pronounced slafter then?
They're where we left them, but they have friends. Kill them.
They die awfully easily.
I'm heading off to the left here. So I spent part of my weekend watching commercials from the Norwegian postal system.
What?
I know that sounds really weird, right? Every
It
year
does.
they do an amazing Christmas mini movie, like a 4-minute commercial that isn't necessarily about the postal system.
This techno-organic trash.
It references the postal system, but they do a lovely job of it. And I'd seen one before, and for some reason I decided, well, what else have they got out there? So I kept watching Norwegian post office commercials.
Speaking of postal services, our postal services have just announced freeze.
Really?
They're at the verge of bankruptcy.
Ours is run by the federal government, so they don't go bankrupt.
Ours
They
is
just
too.
take more
Yeah.
money. Hence, we have a price increase in the works. By the way, if you need stamps, buy them right now. Get the forever stamps, so you don't have the price increase. So, Chris, we have something called a forever stamp. I have my 10 ships, so slaughter things at your leisure. Once you buy the stamp, you can use it forever.
For your timely
It's good even if there's a price increase, which is fairly clever on their part. My boss really enjoyed a certain Supreme Court judge named Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And
I've heard of her.
after she passed away, my boss is like, I want to use only RBG stamps. And I'm like, okay. And she goes, I'd go out and buy some. Okay. Because that's the only thing I want to use. Okay. So I bought 1,000 of them. Yeah, probably more than that. Probably 2,000 stamps. That'll cover us for 2 years. And so I bought them at 65 cents, something like that. It's a lot of money, more money than we pay in a year on stamps, but she's got her stamps now for as long as she wants them, or until whenever. Let's see. Oh, talk to ship. Unfortunately, now that the prices are going up for stamps, they're still good. I don't have to go buy another stamp to put on with them. Oh, that was short. What the heck?
It was, and it went quite easily.
It did.
Surprisingly.
It went very easily.
I'm so loving flying the Connie 3.
Well, I finished up some of my tunes doing all of the episodes, and including Taken by Surprise, which I did not turn in. So on those ones that I have to turn in at 2 in the morning and don't feel like being awake for, there you go. For the rest, I will pick up some of the daily missions, the Omega Particle missions, and run it on every tune except, let's see, I have to remember if you have to turn it in or if you can get away with just getting up to the third one, not doing the harvest, and then turn it in. I'll have to take a look. But when I get to that one on the 20-hour cooldown and it's 3 in the morning and my brain's going, nope, nope, noopity, nope, nope, nope.
That was me this morning. I decided not to join my workforce at work today because I just woke up and I was like so unconscious. And I had a splitting headache that dragged on from yesterday. I mean, it passed yesterday and it returned in the same place today again. And I was like, oh no, I'm not dealing with this. I just can't. So I just messaged people at work and I'm not alive enough to be at work.
Yeah.
And I honestly haven't been. I tried to play something on PlayStation and I literally fell asleep for like every 15 minutes while just wondering about the environment of the game. I was so tired. Even though I went to sleep at a relatively normal hour, my brain just shut down.
Oh.
Now I'm a bit better because I think I rested, but
yeah.
I'm considering a longer sick leave for like looking for a new job because I can't be bothered with going there to work and still like.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Searching.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody yesterday about how I would really love a job I've applied for but haven't heard back from, though they still have the job posted. So maybe they haven't gotten around to looking at people. They just came back to work, I think, last week. But still, to me, that indicates maybe I'm not the person they're going to hire. But I can't change jobs while I'm trying to get a house. Because once they start checking your credit, one of the things they look for is how long have you been in your job. And if you change jobs while that's engaged, you probably won't get the loan. Despite the fact I have enough cash to pay for the house and in a pinch could pay cash for the house.
I know.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. So I spent my weekend being a little disappointed in not getting this other job. And part of the weekend getting ready to move. And part of the weekend just goofing around and having some fun. Because I haven't spent a lot of weekends just having fun with me and the doggos. But it was still like 1 below zero until this morning. This morning it's 20 degrees. And I went out and it's tropical in comparison. Didn't have to put on 2 pairs of pants. Didn't have to put on 3 shirts. Didn't have to zip up the parka. It's sad when 20 degrees Fahrenheit is sufficiently warm for you to feel like, I can wear a t-shirt and shorts to work today. Somebody just boo-booed on us. It's a Dread Night. Dread Night, you're up early this morning.
Yep.
Guten
That's because
Morgen.
I just managed to get enough sleep that I'm actually feeling awake.
Yeah, I actually went to bed.
I went to bed real early.
Yeah, I went to bed at Saturday and Sunday at 8 o'clock to try. Oh wow!
So does this mean I actually made it in time to play with you for a little while?
You did. I just saw something here in the Accolades channel saying "All hail Harry Kim, the Borg King," but I thought the Borg King was
Excuse
somebody.
me?
No, it can't be. Didn't they say that the Borg King was somebody they haven't worked with before?
Exactly, that's what they said.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not Harry Kim.
No, it can't
Yeah,
be.
it couldn't be Harry Kim, no.
I mean, besides, like, how many Harry Kims can we already have?
Right? I
We
mean,
already had
we-
two, and
we got-
neither of them got properly promoted anyway.
Actually, we have 3.
What do you mean 3?
We have Harry Kim, the original. We
We
have
got
Harry Kim.
Captain.
We have Harry Kim, the what
The
are
one
those guys?
restored
The
with
Kabali version.
The Kabali, and the Demon Planet clone.
Well, that one kind of got disseminated, so it's not like he's around.
Yes, but he still
we don't
exists.
have Captain Kim, though.
No, we don't have
Because
Captain.
he never gets promoted, so there will never be a captain.
No, hold on. Isn't
Yes, he does.
Is
He eventually becomes a captain.
Yeah, but that's the Prime one, right? That's
No.
the one that survived Voyager.
Oh, don't we have Captain Kim in the game, or is he Admiral in
Yeah.
the game?
No, he's not an
Admiral, I believe, in the game.
I thought no,
I
he's
thought he was a
Captain.
captain.
He's Captain.
Yeah.
Is he Captain?
Yeah, he's Captain Harry Kim.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's only Admiral at the coffee shop or the sandwich shop, whatever that is.
Hmm. I'm starting up the game now.
Okay. Well, you can tell us what your endeavors are. I have Herald ships left.
Oh,
So
yeah, I'll have to send it to my captain that has that, because I started a new Federation one, so I was gonna... I need to level that one eventually.
I decided to take some of my lower level tunes and run randoms yesterday, random normals, because they could use a little bit of randominess and start building up those tunes. So what did everybody guess? What was the first random I got yesterday?
No clue.
I don't know. God, now anything can pop. Bug hunt.
Counterpoint. Yeah, it's the
Counterpoint. Oh god.
It's the universal,
Yeah.
so everybody was queuing for it, so I got sucked into it. I thought, okay, that's fine, it's a lower level tune, but it can do it. So I switched tunes to somebody else, hit a random, and guess what that one was?
Counterpoint.
Counterpoint. So I went to my third account, third tune, logged in. Anybody want to guess?
Same
Counterpoint.
Counterpoint. And so I thought, nope, I am done with Counterpoint. Of course, now I could use the Herald ships. I don't suppose... Does anybody need Counterpoint?
Give me
yes.
1 second. Loading in. I can tell you in a second.
For the
I
universal.
know. I don't, but
No.
the fair invasion zone. I need to kill like
Yeah,
5
my
or...
universal is complete the counterpoint TFO.
You haven't done it yet.
No,
Oh my god. I guess we're doing Counterpoint.
I also have to destroy
Oh.
Hurt frigates and destroy destructible torpedoes.
Well, Herc frigates we can do with Swarm, but let's queue up.
Phaser damage.
Oh dear lord, they still haven't fixed that gun. Oh my god.
Which
There's
one?
my favorite gun ground gun, which is the Jat Vash disruptor rifle.
Oh,
That's
I
from
love
Picard
that thing.
season 2.
What tune
And
are you
it's-
on, Dreadnought? Are you on Aki?
Shadowbird.
Okay.
Aki Shadowbird.
And it's using, I mean, it's attached to your hip like a pistol, but it hangs like longer than your knee goes, so it's so stupid.
Yes.
And I reported that it's on the wrong place. It should be on your back when it's holstered. No, it's still on your hip, and they just constantly ignore it. By the way, it's probably one of the most OP weapons on ground. One of the most, maybe not the most, but one of the.
Translation, it's fun.
It is fun because it disintegrates your enemies. They just vanish after like 2 shots.
Poof.
Oh, I gotta check what the promotional item is for today.
Yesterday's was,
Oh, that's
A
right.
ship upgrade token.
yeah, ship
I know
upgrade,
about
yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, today's doesn't go live until
Noonish?
Oh, is it?
Good. Now I have
Or-
3
so-
tokens. Perfect for the Duderstadt tomorrow.
what is it? 8 o'clock their time, so 10 o'clock mine.
Okay, so 11 o'clock mine then.
What the question is? What are you on? East Coast, West Coast?
I'm on East Coast time.
I'm in Central.
I'm in Europe. So there's going to be like
You said it was what time?
4 more hours, I think.
Yep.
I'm in Central.
About 5 more hours for mine.
5 more hours.
About 5.
4 or 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 more
Still
hours for me.
server time is currently 3:21 a.m. So.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so about 5 hours ish. I
Yeah,
will be
4 hours.
home early enough to work on that because it's class day due to weird stuff going on. I have class today, so I won't be on
Oh yeah,
tonight.
this was my Borg character. I forgot about that. Where's my Borg generator? That's the question.
Well, let me know when
No,
you're ready,
I-
and I will launch us.
Oh, by the way, did you hear about the new Wolf 359 TFO? That it works exactly like the Battle of Binary Stars?
Ugh.
You're not going to have your ship flying that.
Well, I don't care about that. I just hope that it's a different mission.
Well, it is a different mission.
Okay.
It's just like your ship is going to be hollow disguised for whatever reason.
Well, they had
Oh,
talked
yeah.
about that because for Wolf 359, you wouldn't have your ship. You would have a period ship if it's a simulation. So clearly it's
Yeah,
a
but you
simulation.
can bring a period ship, and it could be just that. I don't see
I
it.
was still in the process of upgrading everything on this ship.
It's a simulation. Like, what's the point? Like, I don't
People
understand
wanted
the
it.
inconsistency.
People
People
wanted
didn't
it.
want it.
They wanted
Yeah.
Wolf 359. There's no way you
The
can...
Wall 359, yeah, not just have their ships forced to look like era-appropriate ships. Because a lot of people are really
You
pissed
know
off about
people are just going to overpower the whole thing and just be done with
yeah.
it. I can see Augie getting in there and just utter destruction.
I mean, you still have your ship's powers. Your ship is just gonna look wrong.
Well, as long as it's not Battle at Binary Stars, which I dislike, just because it's kind of tedious, and then the cutscenes were really tedious.
Yeah, that's true. Well, my problem being is that, like, in Battle of Binary Stars, it could be fun, except there are people coming with OP Gravwells, and they just, like,
Yep.
sweep everything in a matter of seconds.
Yep.
It was really annoying.
Yeah, I had somebody just play Gravwell Central, and we just kind of flew around and had fun for a while. In fact, we all had fun for a while. Aki, are you ready?
Yeah, I can't find my thing that I was looking for, but
Well, what are you looking for?
I know that I got the Borg generator thing, and I can't seem to find it in my bank.
Could it be equipped on one of your other
you mean the
ships?
vinculum?
The Borg generator pack.
Okay.
Oh,
It's a different thing.
Oh, okay, that's just the cutting tractor beam. That's what I'm looking for. Do I have it on the ship?
Oi, don't you dare come in close to assimilate me, you little...
That's
It's just coming from behind me like there's nothing happening. Like, excuse me?
not me.
it's not me.
No,
I'm standing
okay.
here on ESD. Everybody
I'm on
ready?
the Farah.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Heavy, is that it? The heavy pulse tractor beam array?
I have no
I
idea.
don't know what you're looking for.
Or heavy pulse tractor array? I'm looking from the Borg generator pack.
I'm unfamiliar with that.
What is it?
Give me a sec. I'm gonna put my hoodie back on.
My hoodie is definitely... Oh, no, shoot, this one doesn't have a hood on it. Gosh darn it.
How dare.
Yeah, I'm... Okay, we have...
Universal cutting tractor beam. Where are you?
Is that the one that was a freebie a couple of days ago?
No, this
Okay.
is the one you get from, like, being a Borg. Only the Borgs can use it.
Oh, so it's racist. Okay.
Yup.
Technically, that would be speciesist. Well, hold it. Borg wouldn't be a race because they can assimilate any
Yeah, they're
race.
multiracial, right?
Right, they are
they're not a
multiracial.
race in itself.
Well, Borgs
So
are
classist?
classist.
But they-
Yes, would be
But they do
classist.
repurpose everyone like the Kabali kind of, so they make them their own.
Yeah,
But it's not a DNA There is some DNA alterations, like
Yes, we
considering what
know
they
that
did
from
to
Picard, right? But that's still not speciesist because technically they can't reproduce.
Well, they kind of do, but in not the same way.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Well, I can't find it, so I'm not going to worry about it right now.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, hell for the year! Done my endeavors. Just
will?
all 3 in one sitting.
Weeble?
We will.
Yep.
We will accept
But
it.
here's the
It
thing.
weed and it wooed, and we're going in.
We see both in Voyager and Lower Decks Borg retribution chambers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not all of those children are there from assimilated parents who just happened to be pregnant at the time.
Well, some of them were just newborn children that they decided to put in maturation chambers because they wouldn't nurture them, so they speed up the process of their growth, right?
You know, they never go into it in detail. So
Yeah,
there was
it
a
was-
fanfic where some of the women were not Borgified so that they could bear children that would be Borgified from birth.
Oh, that's cruel.
Right. But I'm thinking to myself, that would be really hard because you'd have to force, I mean, an 18-year-old maturation process, it's hard to rush it without causing problems, no matter how good you are. It's not to their advantage to have newborns and try to Borgify them because you're not going to have functional adults.
But like keeping a child for 18 years would be a bit inefficient in the Borg term of understanding things.
Yep.
Unless they have a way to speed up the growth and
Yeah. But that's really tough to do without damaging the body.
Well, they might have achieved some sort of maturation acceleration process from a
Yeah.
species they've assimilated.
I suppose that's
like,
possible.
like the clone troopers of Star Wars was what, 18 months to adulthood?
Yeah.
The station is
Yeah.
under heavy attack.
I just realized this isn't going to help me with my Herald ships at all. But that's okay.
I'm still wondering, with post-Picard, like Starfleet had to initiate some sort of new protocol for people who were assimilated,
Of course.
so they can be verified thoroughly that they're not carrying any sort of
Absolutely, they would have to.
genetical marker or something they will pass on. Like, is there like a protocol that post the assimilation they are not allowed to have like sexual intercourse because there's a possibility they might
Well, no.
multiply something
Okay.
Borgs?
My argument is you
originated.
would never be able to purge the nanoprobe or the nanobots from your system because it's going to be tough. But could you
It
inactivate
depends on
them?
the time, because Picard never had any nanobots. Seven did because she was too long a Borg and too much of her system was replaced.
I'm going to argue that Picard did.
No.
I can argue it.
Well, you can, but
Seven still has a lot of her implants.
yeah, because she was a child when she was brought into the Borg Collective, and they managed to replace many of her inner stuff with Borg implants, so she could remove most of the ones that would be extensively exterior visible, but probably
but
most
she
of the
still
interior
has-
stuff is still
She
inside.
still has nanites going, and
Yep. And I believe Picard was just like for a few hours a proper Borg until they...
he was there a week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a week, yeah, okay. So it's incomparable, and they wouldn't have the time to replace everything in time. And nanites in his system would have been just a leftover of the assimilation process.
Yes, but they would still remain, and it could be, you could, this is my theory, force them into replicating to his convenience. I'm working on the theory that, let's say you got some critical illness, i.e. cancer. What if you had nanites in your system that you could basically trigger to just go deal with that cancer?
I've read an article about this, and I saw a TikTok on one of the science-oriented channels. Problem with those is the size of the nanites required to actually do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It becomes problematic to program them, because on that molecular level there is a little bit of unpredictability factor in their behavior. Like
Hey, we don't even have nanites. It's my toy. I'm
we do
gonna
have
play with it.
we have nano robots. We do have nanobots, but they don't do stuff like nanites do. Yet.
Well, if you've got nanites, you're going to have to presume that they are basically molecular sized.
Yeah.
So they're one of the things you could do. Again, this is my game, so I'm playing with it. Would be to reprogram sufficient of them to go back and reprogram them all, or at least enough of them to do whatever you need to have done.
I mean, that's the aim, and that's what the current nanobots, medical nanobots, are made for. But so far, they are more about making a quick readouts about your body status, your body condition, more than anything else.
Yeah, like
away.
right now we know that Picard's idiomatic syndrome wasn't real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
do
was-
like how they took care of that little loose end.
It was brilliant considering that it wasn't planned even in season 1 of
No,
Picard.
no, that well, we could have skipped season 1 and season 2
They
of
managed to
Picard,
tie
but-
in everything. The Borg assimilation situation of best of both worlds.
Yep.
They took in the finale, say robotic syndrome, and they tied it into Picard season 1. That was brilliant.
Yeah, it was
I've been actually
really good
rewatching
writing.
Picard. Actually, been rewatching season 3, and I got more into the gist, and that's why I came to the wondering, what would they have a protocol for people who are assimilated that they have to like be purged in some medical procedure to be sure that there's no leftover hidden disease orchestrated by the Borg.
Yeah, prior to the end of Picard season 3, ex-Borg weren't being welcomed by the Federation.
Yep.
Even with Admiral Janeway going to bat for Seven, they still wouldn't let her in.
She became a ranger at towards the end of that.
Right.
Okay, but like after season 2, they admitted them, so it kind of changed. It's
Yes.
not exactly like they weren't allowed to work because like
I don't know if
he
it's
was kind of part of a project and he wasn't in the Romulan faction or anything.
So I can easily see them allowing Girardi's Borg in because they are a completely different sect. All of their members are there by choice. But the question is, how are you going to weed out, you know, Girardi's Borg from the rest of the Borg?
I still hate that they just completely ignored Girardi's Borg.
Yeah, there was a great storyline. When they had the Borg come up in the last one, I'm like, ooh, we're going to figure out what happened with her.
And then there's nothing.
Yep.
I'm really hoping that perhaps she will come in
Yeah.
SDO.
Ooh.
Because I mean, I wouldn't mind. I disliked Alison Pill in season 1, and then she did the amazing things with the Borg Queen, and she suddenly became kind of a comic relief, but also not a dumb comic relief, because there was still some value to her character in the end. And I would love to see her in SDO, maybe in some capacity.
That could be fun, yeah.
Yeah, having a positive Borg Queen.
I will say season 1 I liked, and then in retrospect, I think I just liked it because I needed some fresh Star Trek that wasn't what it was coming out. And on reviewing it, it's okay.
It doesn't hold up that well.
No, season 2 definitely doesn't hold up. It didn't hold up in the first place. It doesn't hold up at all.
It's got some redeeming factors, but
No, I think it's like halfway better than season 1.
Season 1 could have done more with Rios. Season 2 completely ignores Rios, which is a problem because I really liked him. I thought he was an interesting character.
It was an idea, like there was from the get-go that he's gonna be on the in 2 seasons, but I still think that was a mistake. He was a very good actor. He was a very good character.
I wish they had done more with the concept, though, that he had basically his Greek chorus of, emergency
Kind
holograms of
feeling
various sorts.
Paramount was trying to go for a setup of, Captain Rios in the 21st century.
Yeah.
I wish he didn't stay.
Kind of like the whole thing with what's her name and Crusher at the end of season 2.
What's her name in Crusher? You mean in TNG?
I mean,
'Cause
Wesley?
Crusher. Oh, no, hold it. Wesley and what's her name?
I know the actress's name,
yeah.
but
Yoshi
Isa
Suni.
Issa Baronis. I can't remember which of the dozen names that
What was her name?
they use for her across the different seasons there.
Isa Briones' character, she was playing the daughter of Sung, who turned out to be one of his creations.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I
So,
don't like that idea.
So, President Hansen's husband in the Confederation
Was her
timeline.
dad. I know, it was cool.
Yeah.
They wanted someone else, but they ended up with him, and I kinda
They
liked
originally
that.
wanted Chakotay, and
Ew!
yeah, he turned it down, saying he wasn't interested in something like that. He
Okay.
didn't like the story.
We kinda stand that decision.
Yep. And I think
Oh,
we're all the
God,
better for it.
okay. Ugh,
Yep.
a husband. Ew.
So
Ugh.
Yeah.
I can see the actor, but I don't remember the significance.
He was just the one who discovered their.
Yeah, dark complected, bald head.
Yeah.
They killed him like in the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, but didn't he have a relationship to somebody in the series?
Yeah, he was the father of the girl who played Soji.
Oh,
in
okay.
the first
Okay.
season.
Thank you.
And he played, and well, she also played in the second season Sung's daughter. Or creation.
Well, we're up to 10 teams landed. Not exactly our best, but
I'm sorry, I'm just focused on shooting.
just focus on playing Starfleet Uber service, because that's where you get your marks.
I don't care for Mars anymore. There are no projects I can put them into, so...
Oh, I just turned them into dilithium, so I don't care.
Isn't that like a max capacity of the lithium you can have?
Yeah.
Unprocessed?
Yep, I'm not there.
Isn't it like 10 million?
I believe it is, yes.
Then I have no reason for getting more dilithium.
Well,
They just refine it at this point.
I'm nowhere close to that, so no worries.
Well,
Let's
it's an
see.
over 10-year tune, okay, so I'm allowed to have a lot.
I
And
just
that's the
use
only
it-
tune I have.
I just realized I have one tune that's got like 500,000 in reputation vouchers and 1.5 million in dilithium. And it's one of my
Ooh.
low-level tunes that I've never played. I'm trying to remember how she got all that.
Magic?
Yeah. Because she's only been around for a year. I must have played her a lot more than I thought.
Well,
And it's a tune I never played with Ed because I was working on her for a video. Which I'll get around to one of these days. Famous last words on my part. Alright, where are you? There's Adventure. Let's see if I can get over there.
I think I just rammed it. Oops, by accident. Freaking dreadnought.
you rammed it? Oh god.
Yeah, I rammed into it.
There's
with
not
my,
much of it left, so
Phantom
no
Intel.
worries. Up, and I guess
Well,
somebody got the
when you're in
paradox.
When I'm in the Phantom Intel escort, it's probably not the wisest choice to ram into a dreadnought.
Whoopsie!
No. It might sting a little.
Okay, the lounge singer
Yeah?
in season 2 of Picard.
Mhm. Oh, I know who that
Patrick
was.
Stewart's wife.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay, and my name dropping thing. We actually went out to lunch with her.
Okay, that completed 2 of my endeavors.
So you got your, let's see, that would be your torps and your...
Nope, I did not get the torps. I
What'd you
got
get?
the universal and the phaser damage space.
Ah, phaser damage space. Well, I
I
was
love that one.
I was thinking that if we did swarm, that'll get you your hercs, correct?
Yeah, let's see, it says, the Gamma Quadrant Battle Zone can be found in TFOs.
So you need herc swarmers, right?
Frigates.
Frigates, that thing. Yeah, swarm will
Yep.
do it. Let me key us
I
up.
need 60 of them.
Yep, I guarantee you have to work for them, but you'll get them.
Yep.
Since there's a total of 4 of us, we can kind of lay off that and let you have all the frigates you want. Swarm okay with everyone?
I thought you needed heralds, but
I
yeah,
don't.
fine.
I will be back later today. Weeboo?
I accepted.
Weewoo?
I accepted the wee-woo.
Yeah. I'm not worried about getting herald ships. That's just launching midnight and running that one sequence. August says frigate class is awesome. Yes, yes it is. Unless it's the Herc that are running it, then they're pains in the butt. I would like to see if they're going to do Star Trek Legacy. I don't think we're going to see it in the near future because Paramount's financials are such that it's not likely.
What's up, Fluffer? Oh, you feeling better today?
My floofs are napping
Some
on
of
their
the
beds.
some of the media outlets like Screen Rant and all are trying to push the narrative that they'll do event movies more than
Yeah. Well, that's what they're doing with Section 31, is it's going to be an event movie. Honestly, I will watch Section 31, but I don't really care about it.
I mean, I'll probably watch it for Michelle.
I
So,
like her,
Michelle Yeoh.
but it's going to have to be really compelling for me to want to seriously watch it, because
Well, it's going to be set up in a different timeline. I don't think she's coming back to the Discovery era.
No, she's not, but it's still going to be one of those, Is it going to be Star Trek, or is it going to be like some fan fiction, which is a story and then they plug in Star Trek names?
I don't know. They've been sitting on it for quite a while, so
Oh.
they had time to write a story for it.
Well, they did have the writer's
Question is
strike
whether
and
they
the
did
actor's
that, or
strike. Yeah,
whether they were just sitting on it.
yeah.
And that's always the question. I'm very curious about Discovery in like 3 months, 2.5 months.
I'm probably not going to watch it, but I should be fair. I'll wait for it to do its 5 seasons, or its short run there, and then I will.
Well, to be honest, season 3 is a really good one. Season 4 still has some good ideas, even if the execution of the overall
Isn't
arc
Tony
is...
Newson in the writer's room for Section 31?
I
Is
don't know. Is she?
I think so.
Oh, that would be good. I like
Ooh.
her. She has great ideas.
It's amazing. That would be great.
Yeah.
I binge watched a couple of shows the other day because they're only like 2 seasons long, right? Before they got canceled. And one of them was Space Force, and she's in there for a couple of
We did the
episodes.
Space Force one. Oh, I didn't know that. That was Netflix's thing with Steve Carell.
Yep.
I didn't watch it solely for him.
Dread Knight, go focus on the frigates, and we'll worry about the Ravagers and the assemblies.
Okay, I gotta find the frigates.
Dang it.
The frigates tend not to be at the entrance. They tend to be closer to planet side.
Okay.
Ah, you're still in the bowl beams. I see that they're bowl beams. I was gonna ask what weapons you use, but you use bowl weapons on
Good
this
morning,
threat.
Mucin. Good morning, Obi-Wan. How's everybody doing? Let's see. Got 5-9 done.
I got those swarmers on my tail, and they're starting to annoy the crap out of me.
Yeah, shoot them.
Yeah, but I have a torp spread of the aft.
I do, it's just... Come on. Where are they? There they go. I was going to say, why aren't they firing?
Oh, Obi-Wan, why are you
You just
sick?
like
What
to
have you
sit on
got?
your. Just
Thank
like
you,
sitting on your
Chris. I see you're healing me there.
Yeah, so you needed a little bit of rebuild. Oh, there's one left.
We haven't seen
got
any of the frigates yet, and I've been looking.
Yeah, there's been a ton of them. They're
There's
called
been a ton.
Chadyet Swarmers.
American frigates.
They're the Swarmers.
Ravagers. They're on the right. They're in the gamma.
Right there. There's,
Some swarmers
yeah,
behind.
they're,
but
they're
I'll
just
take
called
care of
Swarmers.
these.
They're not called frigates.
Oh, are the swarmers the
The
frigates?
Swarmers are the frigates.
Okay, that's why I missed. I'm looking for the name frigate,
No.
and it's not there.
The Ravagers are cruisers, so you can ignore those.
Yeah,
But
and the
yeah,
assemblers-
swarmers are the frigates.
Assemblers will make more frigates if you let them go.
Oh yeah, if you see an assembly, then fly near it. It should spawn them. I think the assembly is one of those ships you can actually fly as a.
I believe so,
you can
yeah.
actually have that ship.
Hey,
Got 6 of them so far.
Obi-Wan has been sick with the flu for almost 3 weeks. Obi-Wan.
Oh my god, not
Poor
good.
guy.
Dang.
Hope you're getting better. It's since January the 2nd. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's the 22nd now. That's just shy of
Wow.
3 weeks.
There's a swarmer. Get
There's
over
an
here.
assembly.
You better die, assemble.
No, don't go for the
Or not
assemblies.
the-
You just
sorry,
focus on the
swarmer, I
swarmers.
meant.
Yeah.
Sorry,
We'll take care of the
Kill
big
it.
ships.
I meant the swarmer. Except someone else is taking him out too.
Yeah, I know. It's not us. We're gonna try and let you go.
I'm gonna focus on the Ravagers here.
Come on, keep firing. Stupid weapons.
AOE works probably the best for swarmers because they're so fast. If you got anything like that. Obi-Wan said
yeah,
he had
I'm
temps
like-
of 103, 104 the first week of the flu. Man, you had it bad.
We've got torpedo spread. It's just
Torp spreads are going to be tough on swarmers.
Well, unless you have the what's it called, the Maelstrom Torps.
Yeah, Maelstrom Torps will work.
Oh my god, they're so good.
not the ones that I'm using, sadly.
Which ones you're using?
I am using quantum torpedoes,
Yeah, no. They're too slow to go
Oh.
after the swarmers.
but quantum torpedoes with torpedo spread is pretty good.
Well, for the sake of cannon validity, I'm using the advanced.
I also
photon-
have fire at will
Look at
on here because I'm using beams.
So the other thing, if you don't get all of your 60 here, is the episode Home, and just do the opening sequence, which you may have to repeat, but don't go down to the planet. Just stay there. Or, sorry, don't go into the hive ship.
Of the refugee ships are ready.
How many have you gotten so far?
11.
Okay. So you probably will have to wind up doing Home or... what's the other one? Can you get it off Storm Clouds Gather? In that opening sequence? I can't remember. Or if you wind up going straight to the planet.
or you can just go to Gamma and suffer waiting for one of those.
Yeah. Hence I just queue up Home and just play the opening sequence.
I like those TFOs. They're pretty fun, but the fact that you have to go to the other side of the galaxy is like...
And then you have to wait. It's the waiting part that always bugs
the
me.
waiting, chasing them because they spawn in the random parts of the map. It's like, come on. Like, could this just be on the list of TFOs? You still have to queue for it like a TFO, so what's the point? Like, it might have been fun initially when this was introduced, but they should have moved it back to the normal queue.
Okay, over here on the right, I'm getting mostly Ravagers, so
Don't
I'm
go
gonna...
for the Ravagers. Just
Yeah,
Wait.
ignore them.
we'll take care of the
Yeah,
Ravagers.
I was sticking on the right side because I thought maybe...
There's a Necrid assembly in the middle lane, so you can go there. It should
Yeah,
drop
assemblies
some
will
swarmers.
spawn
Yep, I'm seeing
swarmers.
them.
Yeah.
I'm firing on them as they come out.
I'll go for that Ravager there.
There we go. There's another swarmer. Got another one. That's 15. Don't kill the swarmer or the assembler. I need them to pop out ships.
That's someone that's not with us.
Yeah.
Is it?
That would be
Uh,
Saya.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
So Obi-Wan, I have not had the flu. And this is not my telling you what to do with your life. I did get the vaccine because I can get it for free at work.
Herc Dreadnought on sensors. Be careful.
Oop. Dreadnought.
There it
where
is. It's over in
Where
Alpha.
Is it not spawning swarmers?
The hive doesn't always swarm. Well, there was. Oh, there it is. There's the hive.
Hello, Mrs. Hive.
There's a bunch of swarmers there, but I can't target them for some reason.
Yeah, that's why, if you've got anything that's AoE, just drop
Well, they're
it.
showing up gray like they're allies for some reason.
You have we do have a phased waveform beacon which
Mhm.
spawns them as an allies.
Ah, okay, that's
So
why.
those might be those.
I'm like, why
Yeah.
can't I target them?
Good morning, Chosen.
Come on, give me a swarmer. Thank you. Okay, so you have to technically fire on the assembler for it to spawn a swarmer.
A little bit so it spawns them, but not enough so it dies first before spawning
Yeah.
them. I'm laying off those swarmers.
Okay,
You might
there's
have enough.
20. I'm up to 20.
Oh, that's good.
21. Come on, spawn some
There's a
more.
Ravager. There's a Ravager. Come on. Die
Okay,
for me,
someone
please.
destroyed my my swarmer before I could target it. God damn it. It's annoying.
Sorry.
There we go.
Spotted at the
Fire on the swarmer! Fire!
over there.
Why want my things? Thank you. There we go. Okay. It's like, why won't it fire?
Fire on the
There's more swarmers
swarmers.
at the Gamma, so I'm just staying away from it. Move to Gamma.
Fire swarmers. Fire on the.
Refugee ships
There's a lot of them.
Order.
Yep.
Alpha. Protect them. We're speeding up the evacuation.
Oh, I was focusing on this assembly ship over here that kept spawning them for me
Head to escape
as I
route
fired on him.
Protect the refugees.
There's a new assembler
almost
in
dead.
the beta, if you want to go over there. Actually, there's 2 assemblies.
Yep.
So if I miss saying good morning, Chosen, good morning, Chosen.
Good morning. Okay. It's 23,
Oh, good. How many do you have to do? 60?
60.
Oh god. Then one is not enough.
No. No, you have to have the whole team working for you to get that one.
They're starting to. I'm starting to get a bunch of them pop out now, so
That's good.
slowly starting to get it now. Oh, there's some swarmers over there. Let's go over there. If I can get there in time. Well, someone else killed them. Never mind.
Heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
Come on,
Well,
pop
there's an
out.
assembly that just appeared at the head of beta.
Yeah, I'm avoiding touching it. Oh god, I got a swarmer. Go away from me, I don't like you.
One thing, if you can access the tethered non-baryonic asteroid, what'll happen is you'll start dragging them behind you.
Oh yeah, it's like a glue.
Yeah,
It's really good
and then you can
sometimes.
then if you've got something like mines, great place
I'm
to drop
almost
them.
up to 30 of them.
Oh, good.
Nice. Thank goodness I have battle cloak.
I see you up there, Chris. A couple of
Can't
assemblies
wait.
just appeared.
Head to escape
Can't wait for the Duder stat to drop into the game. She is so cute.
Hey, come back here, you swarmer. Swarmer's running away. Makes it hard to kill them when they run.
Well, they like to get on your butt and follow you.
Yeah, that's the idea. The first swarmers we ever had in the game were like the Dyson Sphere swarmers, weren't they?
Yep, that was a different kind of swarmer.
Dang,
But
I'm up to
yes,
33 of them now.
coming over here to help Id because clearly it is underpowered and can't take care of the Ravager.
refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
Okay, 36.
Honestly, Obi-Wan, if I were to get sick again, I don't know what to do. Between COVID and everything else and all the vaccinations we get for work, I haven't been sick in forever. Aside from
Not even a cold or anything?
No. I mean, I had the sniffles. Yeah, but the thing is, we're finding that some of our coworkers who haven't been sick like we have for 3 years, when they do get a cold and it's anything beyond just really minor, they get sick. I mean, they feel terrible. They stay in bed for a week. And I don't know if it's because they're really that sick or if we're just not used to dragging ourselves around with a cold and stuff and haven't for so many years. About the only thing that keeps me in bed these days is when I get a migraine, and I haven't gotten a migraine in forever. Now that I've said that, I'll probably get one tomorrow.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the
Always
way,
happens that way.
did I say my boyfriend made his dream come true yesterday?
Oh,
He's
what
in
happened?
Louisiana.
Yes.
He went to God, no, what's the? Now my brain is turned off. He saw New Orleans.
Oh,
Got 38.
He always wanted to see it, and he saw it.
okay.
I got 38 out of 60 of them.
Okay. Well, like I said, launch home. The opening sequence will give you bunches of them. Bunches and bunches of them. So, if you're in the States, New Orleans is pronounced Nawlins. Nawlins. Nawlins.
Well, I'm not there, so I'll pronounce it as I've been taught. I don't know. I don't know if he's talked to anybody, but he just wanted to see the architecture and how it looks like.
It's got to be
Feel of it.
interesting after the hurricane and some of the rebuilds.
I know it's not exactly like it used to be. I heard about that the hurricane really ruined a lot of stuff over
Well,
there.
yeah, the reservoir
You know, was it?
breached and most of the area was flooded because it's below sea level, which is really interesting.
Yeah.
But I was there in at least 20 some years ago, and I was only there for half a day to do a sales presentation.
Yeah.
And a flight landed at 7 a.m., got off the plane, went outside, and my clothes were instantly soaked. Because it's so humid and so hot.
Well, lucky it wasn't because it's that time of the season.
Yeah, it's the
Which one was home again in, Mom?
Home is in the
Okay.
Gamma Quadrant. It's the last episode.
Gamma.
Yeah. And I think the first
I
episode.
haven't done any of the Gamma Quadrant on this
The
character
first
yet.
one should let you just fight off
Wow.
swarmers at the beginning too. I believe. I could be wrong about that.
Well, I can also just skip until I can.
Okay, yeah. But that opening sequence will just launch tons of swarmers.
There
Just
we go. Hail.
yeah, and then you can
Exit.
exit it whenever you want to and restart it. So the only thing I liked about Nawlins at that time of year was something called beignet, which is just fried dough covered in powdered sugar. And I do mean covered in powdered sugar. It doesn't need that much powdered sugar. But it was tasty. Not something I'd ever bother eating twice, but tasty.
Not something I can eat in.
Now I want donuts.
Yeah, donuts. Yum. Yum. Donuts be good. But it also be 7 o'clock and time for me to take the hellspawn out for their last walk of the morning. They don't know I'm coming home at 1 o'clock because it's class day. And they wouldn't understand even if I told them. And get my last cup of coffee and head out to the office today. So, on behalf of Moopsy in the morning, I'm going to get the heck out of here. Oop, just heard a wee whoop. Was that somebody coming in or somebody
Hey,
leaving us?
Musin.
Musin, your timing is terrible.
Hey.
I was just getting ready to log out of here because I have to go to work. So everybody, on behalf of Moopsy in the morning, I'm getting out of here. I will see you all tomorrow morning. I won't be on tonight. So everybody on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Stay Moopsy.